good afternoon and welcome to Entertainment and now brought to you by Spectrum Television. I hope we're having an amazing Wednesday so far. It's another edition where we get to bring to you what's happening in the social media space with your favorite celebrities and those you really take a look at as role models. Welcome once again. My name is Vera Philip and I am your host for Entertainment Now. So there's so much to discuss today. Some of them are stories that I've, made the rounds and I've refused to go. I refuse to leave the social media space for other stories. But bottom line, these conversations are, important conversations and they are trendy as well. So we need to have them. We're starting off with actress Tonto Dike, who has been in the news lately for a post that she made on social media. Now, if you are a social media fan, especially on Instagram, you realize that Tonto Dike hasn't been one to be making posts on her social media. As a matter of fact, it's more like she took a break from social media, which is needed as far as I'm concerned. As human beings, we are supposed to be taking breaks from social media once in a while. It's very helpful that we do so. And yeah, she has taken a really long break off social media. It's not like she's not on social media, but she hardly make posts on social media. But recently, she said she was going to make a vulnerable post on social media. And therefore, she went ahead to post some of the things that has happened to her life. And I must say that having understand Tonto's history, I'm more than happy to see how much progress she has made in her life. So she listed a few things that God has healed her from. One of them being anger. Like she used to harbor so much anger in her heart. However, God has healed her from it, and that she's really less about anger right now. It's a blessing, as a matter of fact. She also talked about pain. How pain. She has less pain now because she actually doesn't even put her trust in the hands of, put her trust in people, and so therefore all the pain that she's encountered, all the pain she's felt, she's had a way of managing them, and they've all been to our own advantage. She talked about sexual purity, and talked about how she has attained a certain type of sexual purity. The only reason why she would ever have sex is when it has to do with love, and that the greatest of all love is actually of God. These are things she mentioned, and I'm really pleased to see Tonto Dike in this dimension, because the truth is we are human beings, and most times we just live life, and we probably do not know what direction we are going or headed. Things might be fine, okay, well, but deep down that you have no peace in you. With Tonto Dike, I can say for a fact that Tonto has lived such a full life. She has lived a full life and been in the news for the good, the bad, the ugly, the tasteless, the tasteful, like literally almost everything. And now she's in a place where she says, you know what? I'm done with all of this. I really just want peace with God. I know that she has attempted this Christianity thing before. It didn't go down well for her. There was a time she was trending again for a relationship with Lokbobiri. And it was so much. But now we are here again. And I like that she took out the time to actually grow in God before coming to make this post on social media. And I'm really excited for her and the progress that she has made. Talking about actresses, next one is Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo is featured in a movie called Behind the Scenes by Funke Akindele, coming to the cinemas in December. However, away from that, Iyabo Ojo has also welcomed her beautiful daughter Priscilla Ojo alongside her Tanzanian husband Juma Jux and their baby Rakim, who just came from Tanzania all the way to Lagos. In a very beautiful video that has been making the rounds on social media, we see Iyabo Ojo and family making an entire return party for Priscilla and Juma Jux alongside their baby Rakim. Let's take a look at the video. One thing is very certain about Iyabojo, she would always throw a party. Her family would throw a party for the slightest of things. Priscilla leaving town, Priscilla coming back to town, Jimaji's coming to town, Jimaji's not coming to town. Like there's always a party for something. And I know that it is instilled in the Yoruba tradition. And it's nice to see. Like it's really beautiful to see. Meanwhile, we really welcome Priscilla Ojo and her husband back to Nigeria. We don't know what the visit is all about, but I mean, this is his wife's country, right? And his wife has obviously missed her family. All right, so moving on, a Big Brother Niger must have been over, but I promise you, fans are not letting our fave housemates rest at all. It has been from one gifting to another, one gifting to another. I think that at this point, I will not want to be a housemate because of, you know, tensions and pressure like this, leaving the house and seeing that your mates are getting fan gifts, right, and you're not getting any, because I'm wondering what is happening to the likes of those who are not getting gifts from their fans. You know, what's happening with them? How are they coping with all of the pressure going on? One of the fans that have received one of the biggest gifts so far is Kebobo. Kebobo, of course, was a member of the house, and he was the finalist of the 10 over 10 house, you know. And after coming out of the house, fans have, you know, gifted. One of the people that have received so much gift is Faith. Faith received an iPhone 17, received a Google Pixel, received, name it, like a lot. He initially had received 10 million naira. You know, it's a whole lot. K-Bobo, on the other hand, just got himself a fully furnished duplex in Lekki, and they have paid 1 year rent already. Like they don't shut down. 1 year rent has already been paid in Lekki, full furnished duplex apartment. They got him 4 million naira and an iPhone 17 and many other items. You could see pictures of K-Bobo showing off the money that he was given, showing off the house and the appliances that we bought in that house to accumulate to the sum of about 12 million naira or so. But they have furnished and paid the rent for an entire house for him. I'm like, oh my goodness. Talk to me again. Well, how are you people that don't have fans coping? Because this is a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on other people than Niger housemates. But I hope that they keep their head up high and realize that, you know, all of this is vanity. All of this is vanity, and that it doesn't say anything about them. It doesn't describe who they are. But maybe at the right time in their PR team, their teams are doing a great job, then they'll be fine. They'll be fine in the public eye. Away from that, actress Sarah Martins received 20 million naira from Jennifer Adikije, who happens to be the managing director of Niger Delta Power Holding Company and also standing in for Seyi Tinubu. Now recall that Sarah Martins had made a post on social media crying out after she got, you know, allegedly harassed by the KIA, that's those who do not care about those who are in charge of indiscipline. Yeah, so she got attacked by this uniformed man for what she does. Now what she does is she sits in public places, especially on the roadside, and cooks for people on the street. So this time around, these officers came in and, you know, they sent her out of where she stays, and unfortunately hot oil poured on her hand. And this is a video of her, you know, screaming in pain, going through lots of pain after hot oil was being poured on her hand. She is one that, you know, says she is, and she's trying her best to feed the poor. She sits on the road and cooks and feed the poor as well with the food that she cooks. She also, you know, had told the public that Seyi Tinubu had gifted her 20 million naira. A video made the rounds of Jennifer Adije actually presenting the check of 20 million naira on behalf of Seyi Tinubu. Seyi Tinubu, on the other hand, made comments about the money and said that friends of his came together to contribute this money for her.
To this. God bless you, Mr. Seyi Tinubu. God bless you, sir. This means a lot and it will go a long way for me and the street kids. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Please keep in touch. Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Brought as shame, God has turned it to victory. Sarah Martins has just received a total sum of 20 million naira from our president's son, Seyi Tinubu. This one is huge, oh. Congratulations to her. Keep doing what you do, girl. We are rooting for you.
Where the public health and safety will not be compromised, and where you can continue to harness your cooking skills, and then you can also continue to scale your production. He also says that when you production, they will also take up the responsibility of equipping it with the state-of-the-art industrial equipment. So this is just for you to get the show.
Sorry.
So this is just for you to support what you do. To encourage you to pursue your passion.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She sent me 20 million for what I do. I'm short of words. I'm literally speechless.
He's a philanthropist, so he watches you, he follows you, he sees all that you do, and this is just to encourage you to continue to keep it going. But of course, in line with the government rules and regulations, we want to ensure that health and safety is not compromised.
All right, so a big congratulations to Sarah Martins there. I mean, what she does is feed the public. So, yeah, she needs support. However, Nigerians don't seem very comfortable with this. I feel like Seyi Tinubu should have, sent this money somewhere else instead of giving it to Sarah Martins. But I don't know how Nigerians always feel like they can detect to people, how to spend or who to give money to. I feel like if you still give money to some sort of source and you don't give to others, people will still complain. And if you give to others and you don't give to others, people will still complain. So yeah, congratulations. And of course, Seyi Tinubu has done well by donating 20 million naira for her to start up her business. The money is for her to start up this cooking business anywhere else but on the street, like maybe find a kiosk or something, but cook somewhere that is safer, for the street people, for the people on the street. And that's all that we can bring to you this afternoon on Entertainment Now. Thank you very much for being a part. We'll be right back for Thursday's edition. That's tomorrow. But until then, do have an amazing rest of your day. My name is Vera Philip. Bye for now.